fucked up breaking news that is not good for anybody in America. This is insane. China basically a few days ago, China in a state meeting said they are going to roll back the what's they're going to stop prosecuting theft of American intellectual property. America is fucked. Like Trump doesn't know what maybe he knows, but America, if you don't know what's going on, China makes the best counterfeit anything. So American government had to come to an agreement with the Chinese government to get the Chinese government to start policing the Chinese citizens to stop making counterfeit American everything. Because here's the thing. An American Gucci bag that costs $3,000, China can make the exact same thing and sell it for $200. Everything America can make, China can steal that intellectual property, make the exact same thing, and sell it for pennies on the dollar, and absolutely destroy American industry. So for years, America and China had an agreement that China would police its people and stop them from doing that, so that it will not destroy the American economy. Well, China has decided, you know what? If you're going to keep doing these tariffs, here's what we're going to do. We're no longer going to enforce that law. So now, what does that mean? That means that by summer, everything that's made in America, you will find a bootleg version coming out of China. Everything that you can buy that is American made, there's going to be a cheaper version coming out of China very soon.
The sell-off has gone so severe that they literally had to slam the brakes on any future sale.
This is not funny. It is Monday morning in Japan. Do you understand what it means to stop trading on a Monday morning due to a circuit breaker? Japan's stock market is Donald Trump, bro. I don't know I honestly don't know where this is going. Japanese stock futures trading was suspended Monday morning local time due to a circuit breaker. This comes as Dow Jones. Oh fuck! I don't know what this opened at. Dow Jones, whatever, fell. Says right there, Japanese stock futures trading was suspended Monday morning, but that's not it. The global stock market wipeout follows U.S. President Donald Trump's Liberation Day tariffs announcement on Wednesday. The Dow has posted back-to-back losses for more than 1,500 points for the first time ever. China, like everybody's stock market is expected to crash. Here's the thing: a lot of us are too poor for the stock market, right? A lot of us, yes. Damn, I have a lot of friends that are not too poor for this shit. A lot of family, but anyway, a lot of us are too poor for the stock market, right? The thing is, the people up top who have, when things get really, really bad, they resort to war. And guess who goes to fight their wars? Your children. Us. The bottom class people. This is insane. Let's see what a circuit breaker means. The suspension of Japanese stock futures trading due to a circuit breaker indicates that the market has experienced a significant price movement, either in a sharp decline or rapid rise, triggering an automatic mechanism designed to halt trading temporarily. This is a regulatory measure used by stock exchanges such as the Japan Stock Exchange, which oversees the Tokyo Stock Exchange, Osaka Stock Exchange, and Tokyo Commodity Exchange, to prevent panic selling or buying to stabilize the market during extreme volatility. There you have it. So I just realized a lot of people. Long story short, when things get bad, so bad, and everybody starts to panic sell, like it's really bad, nobody wants to lose. Everybody starts to panic sell. So whatever loss you've taken, just take that little loss so you don't lose it all. Well, this is just stopping the truth. Because if everyone continues to panic sell, the entire market will crash. And if it crashes, that's when you see Japanese people go into stores with bundles of currency, Japanese yen, trying to buy a soda. Like that's... Trump has started some... Go look at my video from the Prime Minister of Singapore. I posted it earlier. Prime Minister of Singapore was addressing his people, explaining a lot of things to them, the global economic future. Go check it out and you have an idea where we're headed.
We have some big news right now. The European Union is preparing a massive set of retaliatory tariffs targeting a number of American goods, making it more expensive for American businesses. The European Union will present a plan to members tomorrow that includes tariffing U.S. meat, U.S. cereal, U.S. wine, wood, clothing, chewing gum, dental floss, vacuum cleaners, and toilet paper. The European Union is preparing to tariff the United States and show a front-facing show of unity against the United States tomorrow. It would join Canada and China and other countries that have taken on the United States as a result of Donald Trump's tariffs. And this would almost certainly plunge the United States into a new trade war on a different front, this time with Europe. And that means things like chewing gum, dental floss, vacuum cleaners. I mean, all of this is going to get more expensive. It's going to get more expensive to produce. It's going to get more expensive to buy. It's all going to get more expensive. I'll do a full breakdown this evening on my Substack, so be sure to subscribe for free at the link in my bio and follow along for all the news you need to know about.
My fellow Singaporeans, I've said before that the world is changing in ways that will disadvantage small open economies like Singapore. Some had previously questioned this assessment, but the recent Liberation Day announcement by the US leaves no room for doubt. It marks a seismic change in the global order. The era of rules-based globalization and free trade is over. We are entering a new phase, one that is more arbitrary, protectionist, and dangerous. For decades, the US was the bedrock for the free market economies of the world. It championed free trade and led efforts to build a multilateral trading system, anchored by clear rules and norms, where countries could achieve win-win benefits through trade. This WTO system brought unprecedented stability and prosperity to the world, and to the US itself. To be clear, the system is not perfect. Singapore and many others have long called for reform to update the rules and to make the system better. But what the US is doing now is not reform. It is abandoning the entire system it had created. Its new approach of reciprocal tariffs, country by country, is a complete rejection of the WTO framework. The US has placed Singapore in the lowest base tier with a tariff of 10%. So the direct impact on us may be limited for now, but there are wider and more profound consequences. If other countries adopt the same approach as the US, abandoning the WTO and trading only on their own preferred terms, country by country, it will spell trouble for all nations, especially small ones like Singapore. We risk being squeezed out, marginalized, and left behind. We can also expect a strong global response to America's tariffs. Singapore has decided not to impose retaliatory tariffs, but other countries may not exercise the same restraint. The likelihood of a full-blown global trade war is growing. The impact of the higher tariffs, plus the uncertainty of what other countries may do next, will weigh heavily on the global economy. International trade and investments will suffer, and global growth will slow. Singapore will take a bigger hit than others because of our heavy reliance on trade. The last time the world experienced something like this was in the 1930s. Trade wars escalated into armed conflict and eventually the Second World War. No one can say how the current situation will unfold in the coming months or years. But we must be clear-eyed about the dangers that are building up in the world. Global institutions are getting weaker. International norms are eroding. More and more countries will act based on narrow self-interest and use force or pressure to get their way. This is the harsh reality of our world today. We will stay vigilant, We will build up our capabilities. We will strengthen our network of partnerships with like-minded countries. We are more ready than many other countries with our reserves, our cohesion, and our resolve. But we must brace ourselves for more shocks to come. The global calm and stability we once knew will not return anytime soon. We cannot expect that the rules which protected small states will still hold. I'm sharing this with you so that we can all be mentally prepared, so that we will not be caught off guard. Let us not be lulled into complacency. The risks are real and the stakes are high. The road ahead will be harder. But if we stay resolute and united, Singapore will continue to hold its own in this troubled world.
That was the Prime Minister of Singapore addressing his people on current state of affairs and what to expect. And I made a video this morning. Literally, the first video I made this morning was talking about this exact same thing. I said, Trump and his people have thrown rules out the window. So does that mean that now everybody else is going to throw rules out the... The last time something like this happened, you heard it for yourself where it led to. We don't know where this is going to. And they just keep making it worse.
We have major breaking news right now. There's complete turmoil on Wall Street. We just got futures numbers. Dow futures are down another 1,531 points, or about 4%. The S&P 500, about 4%. NASDAQ 100 futures also tanked as well, folks. This is a bloodbath, and tomorrow is going to be literally, potentially Armageddon on Wall Street. Folks are predicting a possible 1987 stock market crash. To put that into perspective, we haven't seen something like this really since 2008, and the odds of a recession are rising extremely fast. If these tariffs policies are not corrected soon, we could see a major recession in America. The market tomorrow is going to plummet once again, likely. It's all bad news all around right now for the United States. I'm going to do a full breakdown in a few minutes on my Substack, so be sure to subscribe for free at the link in my bio. As always, comment below your thoughts, spread the word, and follow along to stay up to date on all the news you need to know about. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day, and I'll be providing you updates throughout the day, so stay tuned. We have some big news right now. There's increased panic on Wall Street right now ahead of Dow futures, stock market futures opening this evening, to the point where big Wall Street trading desks will be fully manned in preparation for the futures opening this evening. According to latest Fox Business reporting, big Wall Street trading desk will be manned in time for tonight's future opening. They are preparing for more selling, intense selling. But there is some talk about value and how some good stocks are oversold, but the bearishness is clearly the overwhelming sentiment, and it reminds this reporter of 2008 when the big banks fell. Now the question remains, will the Federal Reserve step in and go to war with Donald Trump if the market continues to sell? Many people are expecting potential sell-offs to the point of 1987, where we had one of the worst market crashes in recent memory. Investors are obviously spooked. We could have a major market crash tomorrow, and we'll know more when futures open tonight. I'll provide you updates every step of the way, both on here and on my Substack, link to my bio, so subscribe for free and follow along for more. We have some big news right now. There is a growing rift between Elon Musk and the Trump administration over tariffs, and it's spilled out publicly, with Musk calling out Trump's senior trade advisor, Peter Navarro. In response to Donald Trump's tariffs, Elon Musk said that he wants a zero tariff situation and a free trade zone for Europe and the United States of America. Why? Because tariffs also harm Tesla, his company. Then Musk decided to take on Peter Navarro, Trump's trade senior advisor, on Twitter, saying that a PhD in economics in Harvard is a bad thing, not a good thing, results in ego and brains over the problem. He went on to say he ain't built shit. Then this morning, Peter Navarro said that it was interesting to hear Elon Musk talk about a zero tariff zone with Europe. He doesn't understand that. And the thing I think is important that Elon to understand is he sells cars, that's what he does. Musk is leaving the White House soon, but not without a public feud over tariffs unfolding. We'll see what the president says. I'll do a full breakdown on my Substack, link to my bio, so be sure to subscribe for free and follow along for all the news you need to know about. There'll be more to come, I'm sure, soon. We have some big news right now. The Trump administration is making clear that relief for the markets is not coming. Today on the Sunday show, the number of Trump officials appeared, from Secretary of Commerce Howard Lutnick to Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, all with one clear message: the tariffs are coming, and there's nothing that will stop them. Remember, many of these tariffs have not gone into effect just yet, and many economists had thought that Donald Trump, given how the stock market is crashing, may actually try to reverse some of the tariffs ahead of the April 9th deadline. But that's not going to happen, according to top Trump officials. There's no sign of letting up. There's no sign of change. Tariffs are coming, and there's nothing the stock market can do. The stock market will not get a reprieve from the Trump administration. And many are predicting that tomorrow could very well be the worst day of the stock market in decades. We could see an equivalent of 1987 Black Monday stock market crash tomorrow. I'll have a full breakdown of what this all means on my Substack, so be sure to subscribe for free at the link in my bio and follow along for all the news you need to know about. There'll be more to come, I'm sure, soon. We have some breaking news this evening. Donald Trump is reacting to the stock market futures plunge, saying that sometimes you have to take medicine. This continues his metaphor of saying that the United States is currently undergoing surgery of some sorts, and now the United States is taking medicine in reaction to the fact that the stock market is literally plunging, and tomorrow we could see a stock market crash. He went on to say that he is not intentionally orchestrating any market sell-off, and that there will not be a deal with China regarding tariffs and trade until the trade deficit is solved. And he went on to say that he cannot say what will happen to the markets, but that we have to take medicine. What do you think about Donald Trump's remarks comparing to this stock market plunge, the likely crash tomorrow, as medicine for the country? I think Americans are not going to be too happy, but stock futures are plunging across the board. NASDAQ, Dow Jones, S&P, oil has plunged, crypto has plunged. It's getting bad, folks. I'll provide you a full breakdown on my Substack this evening, so be sure to subscribe for free at the link in my bio and follow along for all the news you need to know about.